Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. So I'm just here to do a quick unboxing and a little sort of first impressions walkthrough of the Shaman's Dream Oracle by Collette Baron Reid. So this has just been released. I had it on pre-order. It actually arrived on the day it was supposed to. So yay, Amazon. I know lots of decks I've ordered on pre-order recently over the last couple of years, well, year or so, have either been late and then you pre-order them and then they can't get it. Just recently had that with the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. But to be honest with you, I'm quite glad that that didn't arrive, because when I've looked at other people's walkthroughs, I've not been that impressed with it, to be honest. So I'm quite glad that I didn't bother. It saved me some money that I could spend on something else. So this is the Shaman's Dream Oracle. It's by Collette Baron Reid. It's illustrated by Jenna Della Guantaglia. Not sure if I've pronounced that properly. Really sorry if I haven't. She's also worked with Alberto Villodo on this. I hope that's the right way to pronounce it. So this is brand new deck from Collette Baron Reid. Not quite sure how we get into the box, but let's see if it's a flip. Oh, there we go. It's a flip open. So this is like a magnet. That's all opening up like that. Fabulous. So it says on the inside, we are all sacred dreamers, dreaming the world into being. Lovely message. Really, really like the design of the box so far. I love the colours. Really nice. So we've got our little ribbon here to get the deck and the cards out and the book out. This looks like standard Collette Baron Reid style stuff. This is the little book. Don't think she's got reversals this time. Quite often when Collette Baron Reid does decks, she does reversals, but she does them as protection mode or sort of an extra message. Doesn't look as though that is what we have here. Looks like we just have upright meanings. But obviously I haven't had a proper look through yet. So this looks like the usual little book that we get with Collette Baron Reid stuff. I love her little books actually, because it gives her view of what she intended from the deck. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to take that at completely literally at all. You can read into it whatever you want, and I quite like to just look through, because it may be that just one word or one sentence just pops out and that's the message that's meant for you. So I quite like that idea of using a guidebook that way. So not so rigid, just going with what you're intuitively picking up, what stands out to you. So this is our deck. We've got our little ribbons here. I'm actually really liking the look of this already. Box is nice inside. It's your usual Hay House malarkey, so it's nice. This is actually slightly raised when you feel it, so that's a nice little touch as well. So let's just take the paper off here. I'm glad to see Hay House are doing the paper wrappings rather than more blooming plastic. I know that's my big old thing. You probably get bored of me saying that, but I just can't bear it all over the place. Here's the deck backs. Wow, they are gorgeous. I love that back. Just really, really pretty. I love it. It's really nice. Just gonna have a little feel of the cardstock. The cardstock is, I would say, a little bit thinner than our usual Collette Baron Reid stuff, but I know her last deck was a little bit lighter in stock. Do you know what? I actually don't have a problem with it. It doesn't feel that different to me, to be honest. It does look like it might take a little bit of edging though, doesn't it? That might get edged. I might edge that in like a burnished goldy sort of thing to go with the back. That would be nice. Okay, so before we get too involved in what we're going to do to it, before we've even looked at it, let's have a look and see. So I'll go through the cards one by one, just have a quick look at them. I'm already loving this image. I don't really like, I'm not going to lie, I don't really like the message. Just one sec. Of a tidy house, because that's a bugbear of mine. I don't like housework at all. It doesn't help because I don't really have energy for it. So it feels like my energy, if I'm going to use my energy for something, I'd rather not use it on hoovering. I would rather use it on something fun. But, you know, that's quite childlike in its energy, isn't it? But I am an Aries. So a tidy house, it's probably not a literal meaning of a tidy house. I think we can be talking about inside our mind as well, you know, having that energy inside of our mind where we've got our ducks in a row and we're being a little bit more strategic rather than having everything all scattered all over the place. So it could, maybe it's not literal, but you never know. Sorry, excuse me, I've just got a sniffle. I need to just have a little blow of my nose. Excuse me for a second. That's better. So I didn't want to sniff my way through the whole of this walkthrough. So that's our tidy house. Beloved. These are quite different, I think. These are kind of collagey. Benefactor. That's quite cute. Caterpillar. Closing door. I do like them. The cosmic womb. The covenant. Crown games. Dances on one foot. This is a bit like the message with her balancing, I think it's called balancing act in her wisdom of the oracle. So it looks like that's quite a similar message. Deep diver. Deep quiet. Love that card. Beautiful. Dragon's Hoard. The Dream Thief. The Drifter. The Dust Devil. That's shouldn't laugh, but the dust devil, if I'm in the UK, and I think there used to be a little hoover that was called a dust devil, and that just amused me because we've just been talking about how much I don't like housework and I'd rather be doing fun things than hoovering, and then we get the name of a hoover. How funny. So maybe that's something I need to pay attention to, you know, clearing space around me, even though it is a pain and feels like a bit of a waste of energy to me. Maybe that'll help to clear my energy as well, clearing my space. How funny. Empty well. Eye of the Needle. Eyes of the Eagle. I'm getting a lot of eagle imagery at the moment, so that's interesting for me. The Falling Angel. The Feast of Plenty. First Breath. Fool's Embrace. Love this card. Fortune's Wheel. So a bit like the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot. Lovely, lovely card. Galactic Mushroom. I definitely have to read through and have a look and see what this is all about, because there's lots of different messages in here. I love this. Garden of Venus. Beautiful. Gathering Around. Really like the fairies. And the Heart Home. The Holy Bone. Horned Cactus. The Horseman. In the Hand. The Jeweled Web. I love this as well. The Joyful Muse. The Lay of the Land. Lost Compass. That reminds me of the series of books, the Philip Pullman series of books. Lost in Space. Magician's Sword. Love the Magician's Sword. That's a bit like Excalibur. Many Masks. The Metox. Mindful. The Moon Maiden. There's quite a lot of cards in this deck. The Netcaster. Overflow. I love that. That's gorgeous imagery. And the Perfect Storm. Repairing the Veil. The Root Girl. I love this as well. There are some beautiful images in here. Sky Bridge. The Sky Dancers. The Sky Writing. The Spirit of the River. The Stars in the Sky. The Straddling Worlds. The Stranger. Love that as well. That's like the Sutton Hoo mask. The Crossing. Love that card. The Father Gate. I do love these. These are really fabulous images. I really, really like them. The Wall. The Unmarked Trail. The Vanishing Mirror. I love that too. The Wailing Tree. Watchers. Whale Song. The Will o' the Wisp. The Winter's Dream. And the Woodwives. So those look lovely. There's 64 cards there. Maybe the reason that she went for the slightly lighter cardstock was because she was putting more cards into the deck, and to make it still compact, it's just reduced the cardstock a little bit because of that. I don't know. I don't think it's a problem anyway. I quite like the cardstock. It is matte. It's not glossy. I just love those backs. They are gorgeous. This looks like a really, really lovely deck. I do still quite fancy edging it. I'm not sure whether it'll bear it though, because it's quite rough edges. We'll see. We'll see what we can do, and maybe we'll edge it, maybe we won't. But yeah, that is a beautiful deck. I really, really like the imagery. It looks like the messages are quite interesting. I know a lot of people are quite concerned with Collette Baron Reid that she's kind of turning out deck after deck after deck, and are they actually going to be adding anything any different? I actually feel like those are very different. The energy of them feels very different to me. The imagery looks very different. I know it's the same artist, and you can see that it is that same person. I think anyway. I hope I'm not saying that wrong and then making myself look an idiot, because I can see the likenesses. But I do think it's the same person who did Wisdom of the Oracle with her. Just feel like there's some correspondences in there. So yeah, I really, really like the look of it. I'm quite looking forward to having a little play with that a bit later on. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed a quick flip through of the deck. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. It really makes a difference to how my channel is able to grow, and it's working. My channel is growing, so if you wouldn't mind chipping in to help me help it grow and get to more people, a thumbs up and a subscribe is a no cost to you way of doing that. Leave me a little comment down below as well to let me know what you think of the deck. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.